entertaining universe. I know this may sound uninteresting to a lot of you, but these are just some of the books that I would like to get. There's probably so many more books that I could get that are based on movies or based on TV shows or just have nothing to do with books or TV shows books or movies or anything like that. But these are just some of the books that I've been looking to get. And there's one new one on this list, and that is, I'll talk about that in a little bit. So there's two J.R.R. Tolkien books I do not have just yet. I ordered one yesterday. It was Baron and Luthien, Luthien. I probably butchered that. That was written by J.R.R. Tolkien. There are a couple of George R.R. Martin books that have not been released yet that I would like to get. For example, The Winds of Winter, and there's The Summer of something or other. I can't remember. Dance of Summer, maybe, or it says Summer in the title somewhere. I don't know if he's released that yet or when he's going to release those two books, if they haven't been released already. There's also a TV show called Something with Dragons that's going to be on HBO Max sometime in the new year. In 2022. But, so let's dive into it. So, the books I would like to still get on Amazon are The Fall of Gondolin by J.R.R. Tolkien and Unfinished Tales of Newmar and Middle-earth by J.R.R. Tolkien and Lock and Key House Compendium. I can't remember who wrote it, but I have to go look at that. And the complete Dune series, all 6 books by Frank Herbert. Now there's probably other books and other, comic books and things of that nature that I would like to get. Doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get it, but these are just not really 4. One's a comic book compendium, which is all of Lock and Key House Compendium, which is, I guess, a bunch of, comic books put into one comic book, just like the Walking Dead ones. I still have the 4th one to read, which is the final one. I'll get to that at some point. And then, the Dune books, there's 6 of those. I don't have all of them written down or, know what they are. I did watch Dune, the new version that they just had a couple weeks ago. I saw that one in theaters. You could also watch it on HBO Max if you have HBO Max. Up until November 21st, and then it goes off HBO Max for a while, at least. And that's, and there was a Dune that was in 1970s or 1980s that is also, I believe, on HBO Max right now. I don't know who was in the original, but there are 6 books that you could read based on the Dune world, that whole situation. I did hear that they're making a sequel to part 2 to the new Dune. They don't know when that's supposed to be happening or how that's supposed to be happening just yet. It may not be until 2023 is when that movie hits theaters. So there's that. I did get a couple other movies on Amazon, but we're not going to talk about that in today's vlog. Tomorrow, over the next 3 or 4 days, I'm going to make a list of all of the movies that I would like to get, all of the t-shirts, all of the wands, all of that stuff, and tell you about it that I would like to get on Amazon. It doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get any of these books or get any of these t-shirts or wands, and maybe at some point I will, but just not right now. And there's a video game in there. There's the 8th season of Game of Thrones in there. There's I think that's pretty much covers everything. I did get Crimes of Grindelwald on DVD, so that is going to be something I'm going to do when I get that DVD. I watched Halloween 2018 version because I got it today in the mail. there's one other movie that I ordered before called Above Suspicion with Emilia Clarke, who plays Daenerys Targaryen in Game of Thrones. Who, that's something I'm gonna watch when that gets here. And there's one other movie, Die in a Gunfight with Alexander Daddario, and that would be an interesting movie to see. But I probably won't get what's in my cart until probably Christmas time, which leads me to my next conversation. Part of my conversation is that Christmas is about, let's see, today's the 5th, about a month and a half away, month and like 20 days from now. But first, let's get through Thanksgiving. That's still about 19 or 20 days away, depending on how you look at it. Because today is the 5th of November, which means that there's a lot of things that Thanksgiving's on November 25th, so it's 20 days from now, so it's less than 3 weeks away from today. And there's still a lot of stuff that has to be done between now and then. We got Veterans Day coming up this Thursday. And then it's really, if you think about it, Thanksgiving is going to be here, and then that's going to be over, and then it's going to be Christmas time, and then after Christmas, it's 2022. So there's a lot of, it's just going to be one thing right after the other. These next, 6 weeks are going to go by quickly, or 6.5, however you want to look at it, of 2021. So it's not quite 8 weeks, because we've already had 1 week of, or basically 1 week of November 2021. So yeah, that's all I wanted to discuss was, which books I'd like to get. There's more that are going to be on this list at some point in the future. These are just some of them that I still have in my, whether it's in my wish list, or it's in my cart, or it's saved for later, things of that nature. So look forward to me getting those possibly at Christmas time. I'll let you guys know, which is, not that far off. Like I said, it's only, what did I say, like a month and 20 days? Something like that. So, we'll see. Anyways, I got some birthdays we got today, so I want to wish Meredith Foster a happy birthday, and I would like to wish Josie Canseco a happy birthday today as well. It's her 25th birthday today, Josie's. So I gotta go take care of that, and then we got one on the 7th, and then one on the 10th, one on the 10th. So, there's multiple on the 10th. There's multiple between now and the 10th. Whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Instagram, wherever it is, or Twitter, or wherever you want to do that. So, with that being said, I will see you tomorrow with a brand spanking new vlog. Ciao, and bye-bye.